Here's Seattle's dirty little secret. We've got hills, we've got rain, and in the winter, unfortunately, sometimes that means landslides. So we hear sometimes in the news about catastrophic landslides that have killed a lot of people, but they're typically not here in the Seattle area. In this area, when we lose a home, it's typically just one or two at a time. And I have a map you can look at where the red zones are that are landslide zones. So I want you to see where those are and think about whether or not you would feel comfortable living in an area like this. Often these are nice areas with old homes that have a view of the water, that are up on a hill, enjoying that view, but are on a very steep slope. Seattle doesn't let us mess with the slope. Oftentimes you can't build a retaining wall or shore up a slope that seems to be having a problem. So that puts you in danger. I had a client who was looking at a house on Lake Washington last year, and we had the foundation measured. There were no cracks in the foundation. The owner thought everything was fine. When we looked at it, we saw that one corner of the foundation was 8 inches lower than the other corner. So nothing had broken and cracked, but it had sunk down and moved. So we have to be really careful with water mitigation, like where do the drain spouts go off the roof, as well as trees and other foliage plants that might be shoring up the soil and stabilizing everything. If those go, if something blows down in the wind, the slope is then at significantly more risk. So before you buy a house on a hill that looks like this could be a problem, especially if the horizontal part of the slope is come perilously close to your foundation, know that it does happen and be careful that you do not become victim of a landslide.